Hey there, folks. Adam here going live. Talk about this yet another winter storm. Yeah, so there's that. Let's take a look at Brennan's forecast map. He put this out a little bit ago. This wasn't today. I believe he put this out yesterday to give you a little bit of a heads up. And yeah, it looks like it's pretty much working out as far as the forecast is concerned. We're hearing a lot about freezing precipitation in the southwestern areas. And it's outside right now in Barrie, where I am. It's yeah, it's pretty nasty. Lots of wind and lots of snowfall. What are you experiencing? Please let us know in the comments. Let us know what is happening. Already, it didn't take long. Bobby Wood. Bobby Wood coming in with the message here. Let's see. Give me 1 second. Saying, is there a buses map up yet? I get a kick out of those. Yes, there is. Brennan did put one up, and I will bring it up here for you in just a moment, so we can take a peek at that. I might as well do it now. You've probably already seen this forecast, so let's go straight to the bus map. That's what everybody wants. Nobody cares about the forecast anymore. All they want to know is, are the buses running? That's it. We should just turn ourselves into Ontario bus forecast something. Anyways, yeah, this is your forecast map. Surprisingly, more cancellations in the east, but I think that kind of makes sense. Even with the freezing precipitation in the southwest, I have a feeling potentially the Chatham-Kent areas, because of all the power outages and stuff, might be a different situation. And we are seeing quite a lot of photos out of the southwest that look pretty brutal. But yeah, this is the map. So areas in yellow, you're looking at 25 to 50% chance. Areas in orange, which includes my area, which is Barrie, we're looking at a 50, 75. It says flip a coin. And then further to the east, when we get into the red areas, talking about flip your pajamas inside out because it's extra lucky. 75 to 90% chance. And then parts of eastern Ontario, 90 to 99% chance. Let it snow. Says Brennan here in his snow/ice day forecast. I think probably the reason that the areas in the east have the best chance is because those conditions are going to be continuing into tomorrow. So, you know, when those school boards and bus companies are making the decisions, again, we always have to mention this, that we have zero authority, or in our heads, we have zero influence over if the bus companies or the school boards are going to be shutting down schools or canceling buses. But yeah, if those particular bus companies and school boards decide, when they're deciding, you know, early in the morning, it's like, and I think they usually post for us here in Simcoe County at like 6-ish, between 6 and 6:30 in the morning. The conditions are going to be pretty brutal in the east, so that'll probably influence the outage, I would think. So yeah, so there's that, and yeah, I'm going to jump back to the forecast map again, just so we can take a peek at a few different areas. We'll go through, we'll take a peek at radar. It looks like there still is some freezing rain out there. If you don't have our free app, please download it. You can get it for free at instantweatherapp.com. I will put that in the comments here, so you can click the link here. Let me just type it right now while we're talking. Download our free app at instantweatherapp.com. As always, I like to ask folks in the comments if you are using our app. There's quite a few of you out there. Let us know, and let everybody who isn't using the app know how you feel about the app. It's not perfect, you know, but it's, in my opinion, awesome. We've been working on it for many years now, and yeah, it's I think it's done pretty darn good so far. Coolio says, app is amazing. Thanks so much. The legend chart. Yeah, it's quite the legend. It's a legendary legend that Brennan's put together. Get the app, says Lori. Thank you so much, Lori. Appreciate it. Let's see what everybody else is saying here. Love the app and the text alerts. Yes, I don't talk about the text alerts enough, but we do also have text message alerts. We've had them since 2015. It's where the foundation of our entire system was put together. But yeah, we've had them since 2015, and they're like $3 a month. We've never changed the price. It's like our text message alerts and Costco hot dogs are the two things that have never changed pricing since 2015. That's it. There's nothing else. Everything else has gone up drastically. So, yeah. But yeah, our text messages are still $3 a month, and therefore they're really great for significant tornado events too, because when the power grid goes down and your Wi-Fi goes out and everybody's trying to use the cell towers at the same time and you can't get internet service, the only thing that can squeak through the 1 bar of like 3G you've got left is a SMS text message. So in the worst case scenarios, other than the entire network going down, that's a different situation. But in the worst case scenarios, if you can still get a basic cell signal, even like the edge, if you've ever had that before, I've been out in the middle of like Oro, and I've gotten like this edge. I don't even know what it is. It's like it says 2G. It's internet from 1997. But even if you have that, you can still get an SMS text message through there. So that's why we consider it our most reliable service. And you can get that at textmessagealerts.com as well for that. Cool. So enough of the promo. Again, download the free app, and if you can afford it and you want a good backup system, download our text message alerts, of course. And then and a huge thank you to so many people. We actually a lot of folks are asking us for how can they make a donation. They're like, we subscribe to your app, which is it's like maybe $6 a year or $13 a year, depending on what you choose. Again, the app's free, so you don't even have to do that. But if you want to remove the ads, if you want to extend the radar, and if you want to support our team, then that's an option as well too. And a huge thank you to those who have. But a lot of folks are like, how do we donate? Just like a one-time donation. So we're like, let's make a web page for it. So we put it up, and we received a boatload of donations. So thank you so very much to those who have done that. And I think, I don't know if we've put up a link for that here yet, but maybe I can make one quickly. But you can go to Instant Weather Inc. You have to go to instantweather.ca. Oh yeah, Brennan did the forwarding link. So here, I'll make one for it right now. Give me just 1 second. I will create a banner. I can do this all on the fly. So thank you. To donate, visit, and I'll put it up here. It's instantweather.ca/donations is the link. And then, you can either send us an e-transfer if you'd like, if that's the easiest, or you can just do it securely through our website. You don't have to do this at all. Everything we do, we put it out there for free, and that's how we want to do it. Times have been pretty rough lately, so your donations have kept us above water, seriously. So thank you so very much to all those who have done it. But let's get back to the forecast here. That's enough chitter chatter. I don't even know if that's the term. But here, I'll put that link up on the screen. Thank you so much to those who have. You know who you are. Some very generous donations out there, and thank you so much to those who have done that. We sincerely appreciate it. So let's get back to the map. You've seen the bus cancellation map. It's very colorful. A huge thank you to Brennan for all of his amazing maps here. But let's flip back to the forecast for a second. So in eastern Ontario, you're looking at maybe 10 to 20 centimeters of heavy snow in eastern Ontario, and that includes Ottawa, Cornwall, Brockville, Smith Falls, Kingston, Prince Edward County, Tweed, Bancroft, Renfrew, Pembroke, Petawawa, Huntsville, Bracebridge, Parry Sound, Britt, Sunridge, Algonquin Park, North Bay, Sudbury, Espanola, and Elliott Lake, and Tobermory. This map was made 20 hours ago, so it may have changed slightly, but like 10 centimeters, 20 centimeters in eastern Ontario. That's not a crazy high-end forecast. But with all the winds as well, too, conditions are going to be pretty brutal if you have to travel. Then in blue, mostly snow, maybe some ice pellets for Orillia, Peterborough, Midland, Owen Sound, and Collingwood. And then, as you see in the orange, snow and sleet. So by sleet, we're referring to like ice pellets. And you're talking about Hanover, Orangeville, Kincardine, Barrie, Newmarket. So in Barrie here, we're getting mostly snow, but I think we had some ice pellets as well, too. Mixed precipitation, so some freezing rain, some ice pellets in Goderich, Kitchener-Waterloo, Guelph, Hamilton, Toronto, and then freezing rain in Grand Bend, Sarnia, London, St. Thomas, Chatham, Kent, Woodstock, Tillsonburg, Brantford, St. Catharines, Niagara, Hamilton. I think I said Hamilton's right on the border there. So, and then in the deep southwestern Ontario areas, you're talking Windsor, Leamington, freezing rain and rain. So, this has already occurred in a lot of cases. We've kind of gone, we didn't really go live at the start of this event. We went live kind of in the middle-ish It's the middle of the event or so. So a lot of this has already occurred. I don't think a lot of these areas are going to see that much more. Although, I will show you on one of the models, it looks like there could be another little blast of freezing rain in the morning that's coming over Lake Huron to the east. So we'll have to take a peek at that. I think we can actually go do that right now. I've got things prepared. Look at that. I spent some time preparing. A little bit. Just a bit. Side note, I really love live streaming in Ontario. Not just the fact that I'm from Ontario, but we also live stream in like Alberta and Saskatchewan and Manitoba and sometimes like New Brunswick and Nova Scotia. And the stress of pronouncing city and town names in any province but Ontario, it hurts me inside dearly. But somehow, miraculously, I can pronounce pretty much every name in Southern Ontario. So I'm at least the ones on our map. I'm happy about that. So I just wail them. I'm like Cornwall, Kingston. It's just so easy. But over there, I'm like, how do you pronounce that again? Yeah, it's sad. People laugh at me over there. They're like, "You're not from here, are you?" And I'm like, "I'm not. I'm sorry. My bad." Anyways, let's talk about this is one of the American models, the rapid refresh model here. Low pressure. I'm sure there's folks out there right now with migraines. Let me know in the comments if you have any migraines going on. I bet you do. For those who experience migraines because of low pressure, the low pressure on the HER model right now is 989. You might be able to see right at the bottom of the map here. Let's see if we can get the mouse over here. 989 is the low. That's pretty darn low. So migraine central, says Jackie. Yes, hope I pronounced that right. I can't pronounce names either. What in the heavens is happening here? Okay. Ouch. Okay. So, yeah. Okay. Oh, Olivia says, hold on. Where did she go? Olivia says, absolute migraine hell. Yeah, a lot of folks are having brutal migraines right now because of the low pressure. So that low pressure is going to move. Let's take a peek here. So this is 7 o'clock. This was 7 o'clock. This is 8. In orange, you're seeing freezing rain. So right now it's 9, so let's go to about 9. So yeah, it's moving over. In purple, you're seeing ice pellets. So based on this is a pivotal weather model. And the low pressure is moving kind of to the northeast. It's going to be moving over some areas. So if you're in Niagara, it's heading right towards you right now. So it's going to get lower. The pressure is going to get even lower. So so this was 7. This is 8, 9, 10. Blue is snow, by the way, of course, 10. There is 11, 12. And you see the stuff coming right below my skull here. You can see things happening down there. And where was I? Was I at 11? Was I at 12? I'll go back. Hold on. It's much easier if I just do it one by one. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, that's right. I was at 12. Okay. So by midnight, freezing rain, ice pellets, and maybe some rain, maybe some snow moving in from Lake Huron again. So we're not quite done. It seems like we're done, but we're not quite done. So that's midnight. Here's 1. And that's, you can see it moving to southwestern Ontario there. 2 a.m. Some freezing rain up to Hanover, Orangeville, London as well. It's just probably just brief, maybe a few hours, nothing super extended, but it's definitely going to be falling. And then where was I? That was 12, 1, 2. Here's 3 a.m. At 3 a.m., you're talking about a 992 low pressure in Niagara Falls. So it's going to be low, heading up towards Lake Ontario. And that was 3, 4. Here is 5 a.m., 6 a.m., 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Here's 1 p.m., 2 p.m. And this is all done by 3, 4, about 5 p.m. It's past Cornwall, moving into Quebec, and that is the end of that precipitation for the time being. Should I keep going? Let's see what happens. Let's look way into the future. Oh dear. More snow and more mixing. But anyways, we'll talk about that later. So this is probably why Brennan's got the bus forecast enhanced in Eastern Ontario, because this is what they're waking up to in Eastern Ontario, is strong winds and snow, and some mixing down by Prince Edward County as well. Yeah, so it's going to be pretty nasty in the east, and that's probably why it's more likely that Eastern Ontario is going to see some bus cancellations. I'll go back to that map if you haven't seen it. Tina says, snow day? It's possible. It is possible. Let me take this little banner. Did I have this banner on the screen the whole time? My apologies if that covered things up. Sorry about that. Let's go back to Brennan's bus cancellation map so you can see. You can see. So in deep southwestern Ontario, you know, Windsor, Essex County, 5 to 10%, it's not likely. He says, sorry, probably not in the legend. And then in the blue areas, southwestern Ontario, 10 to 25%. In yellow, 25 to 50% chance. In orange, flip a coin. So in the central regions, in red, put your pajamas inside out for extra good luck. And that is 75 to 90%. And then let it snow in the east. So, yeah, Eastern Ontario has the best chance. Central regions might be, it's pretty nasty outside in Barrie right now. And based on our app, it looks like it's going to snow probably into the morning hours. So I would say that it's reasonably good chance for Simcoe County. We'll see. Toronto looks unlikely. And surrounding communities look likely-ish, unlikely as well. So, yeah, I'm just going to jump into the comments and see what you are asking. I don't really have my chair positioned well in this particular live stream, so I'm kind of like, I'm like down here. That's not a great spot. I'll try to centralize myself. Let's see here. Olivia says, I've already taken Tylenol and my migraine is still being nasty. Yeah, that sucks. Tylenol for me and headaches it's not really the greatest. I like Advil personally, but obviously you need to check if you can have that because it interacts with, actually it destroys my stomach. I like Tylenol better. Advil destroys my stomach. Too much Tylenol is bad for your liver, though, they say. Anyways, this is not a medical live stream. Why am I talking about these things? Okay. Moving forward. Let's see here. Sarah says, any word on Friday's storm? We can take a peek into the models and see what they're talking about. But Summer has an interesting question. What platform do you benefit monetize the most for live streaming? Want to go to that platform? That depends. YouTube and Facebook both allow a donation thing. So Facebook allows what's called stars. You can send us stars, and that's basically like a little tip jar. And YouTube allows, what is it called? YouTube super chats, and that's kind of the same thing. So both of those are equivalent, but yeah, we're not getting paid like by the minute by these platforms. It's only based on donations and stuff. So thank you for that question. Appreciate it. A side note, yeah, Samantha says UGDSB has also had a snow, she's saying snow day, just about weekly. Yeah, pretty much every week now we get a snow day. That seems to be happening. Let's see here. This looks like a side note. If anybody, there's this guy right now messaging someone that said, so somebody in our community named Patty posted something, and this fake account named Dexter is like, your posts are always amazing. I want to send you a private friend request. This is scammy garbage. I'm going to ban Dexter. If you ever see that stuff, they're like, oh, your comments are so wonderful. Can I send you a Don't, please? No. It is spammy garbage. There's so much spammy garbage these days. It's brutal. Thankfully, everybody's starting to like get used to it and understand that it's spammy garbage. It just drives me nuts. Anyways, okay. Bobby Wood says, half these cities you mentioned in the comments I've never heard of. Yeah, there's a lot of little towns in Ontario. My favorite being Squirrel Depot. Squirrel Depot's a good one. Side note, if you hang out long enough, the last like 4 live streams, I don't think I played a song, so I'm gonna play. I'll play an old classic for you folks. I'll play like Blackbird because it's one of those songs I don't have to practice and I can just pull it out and rock it. So I'll play Blackbird for you if you hang out just a little bit longer. I'll play it for you in a bit. But I haven't played a song in the live stream in a long time, so I feel bad because I'm usually like, there's usually so much going on that it's brutal. Let's see here. That's okay. Steven has a good point. He says, love your app. I wish the radar had a legend. So let's go through this really quick. In fact, let me see if I can pull this up. Hold on. I got to go into like studio mode so I can make sure this is properly pulled up. Give me just one moment, and I will pull this up. Let's see if I can get this on the screen here. Main iPad capture. There we go. Is this going to look reasonable? Looks fine to me. Okay. How do I switch? Oh, there we go. Ah, that's nice. There we go. That's good. Sweet. Look at that. That's not bad. Okay. So let's talk about this for a sec. This is the, what was this, a 920? That's not a current update. Oh, well. Purple. So on our app, we're going to add a legend to it. Our apologies it took us this long. It's like, when you look at the list of to-do, legend, I know it's important, but it's like, do we improve notifications or do we... And the little stuff, it's hard to get the little stuff done because it keeps getting pushed down the list. But the legend's important. Blue is snow. Darker blue is heavier snow. Purple, on our app, purple means freezing rain. Pink means ice pellets. Green means rain. Yellow means heavy rain. Orangish, reddish means heavy to torrential rain. And then when you get to in the middle of like tornado season, when the storms are producing giant hail, they might show white. And white would actually be like huge hail. So, yeah, so that's the legend for us. Hopefully folks remember that. So blue snow, purple is freezing rain, pink is ice pellets, green, yellow, and red is rain. Red being the strongest torrential rain. And then, last but not least, when we get to white, it's insane hail. So, yes, there's that. Let me see here. People are saying their arthritic pain is off the charts tonight. Yeah, it's not great. It's not great. Side note, in the past we've had, Melissa says, Adam, the audio is glitchy and full of interference. Oh, that might be because I pulled up this. When I do this, when I capture my iPad and show it on the computer, I think it causes some audio glitchy garbage. So, yeah, that might be what's happening. Is the audio okay out there? Is it all right? Kalina says, hope I pronounced your name right. Speaking of pronouncing things right. Adam, if you want funny names, you need to live stream in Newfoundland. Yeah, I think Alana did. I was too afraid. Alana does the forecasting in Newfoundland. and she just mentioned in my ear that, yes, I don't know if you could hear that. You might be able to if I have audio monitor on. No, I don't. But yeah, she said she'll cover Newfoundland. She's much better at pronouncing the names out there than I am. It's pretty sad, yeah. It's good now. Okay. It was choppy for a second, but it's good now. I see. Yeah, it's probably because I capture my iPad. I think I need to find a better way to capture my iPad. Or a better computer. I think better computer, probably. But anyways, that's fine. Okay, where was I here? There's Ward. Hey, Ward, how we doing? Ward Kennedy says, okay now. My buddy Ward. Oh, I wanted to take a look at, let's go take another peek at the models for a second. Let me just jump back to that. Okay. I want to take a look at the winds. So the winds are pretty intense here. So this is the, don't mind the legend. The legend was only set up for the precipitation. But this is, I just wanted to bring up the wind data here. So as you can see, the current winds are intense. These are miles per hour. So we have to convert those into 56 miles per hour. Really? That's probably elevated, but over Goderich earlier this evening. And then, so the winds are going to kind of die off a little bit, and then it's going to get pretty gusty again tomorrow. As you can see, that's all the way to tomorrow evening. So most of tomorrow is going to be pretty gusty, and the winds are going to eventually push off to eastern Ontario. So there is a little bit of a break for the winds, but then it'll get gusty again tomorrow. So, but yeah, it's been pretty darn windy tonight, along with those, along with the precipitation. You mix those together, and it's pretty nasty out there. So, yeah, let us know how the wind has been in your particular area. Jesse says, my buddy Jesse, he says, Bookend Vortex, yes. Maybe I might play some book. It's funny, Bookend Vortex is actually kind of a ripoff of Blackbird. I'll explain why later. Oh, Friday Storm. Everybody wants to talk about Friday Storm. Yeah, we're watching the storm coming up, which is, what is it, Monday? Yeah, so 5 days away. You know, we've got some time here, but I'll take a peek. So let's go to, which model should I choose here? On the fly, I'm going to flip models. Let's go to Does NAM reach that far? I don't think so. It'd probably have to be the GFS and Euro. Let's try the GFS. So this is the American medium range model. And I will switch it to a different product here so we can actually see what we might be dealing with. Don't mind when the screen goes haywire here. Precipitation type and rate. Okay. So let's take a look here. Let's go take a look. This is Wednesday, Thursday, and this is Friday. Now I see why you want to talk about it. Yes, we've been watching this. So this is Friday morning at 7 a.m. Remember, in this particular view, orange is the freezing rain. Purple, and it's reversed. I don't know. This is so confusing. Orange is the freezing rain here. Purple is the ice pellets. On our app, purple is the freezing rain, and orange is the ice pellets. Yeah. Anyways, it's fine. McFlight says Euro. I'll take a look at the Euro too. We'll compare. We'll do the Euro, the Canadian, and let's take a tour around the world here. We're gonna go stateside. This is the U.S. model, and this is what it's talking about. And that's a lot of freezing rain in southwestern Ontario. Southwestern Ontario just keeps getting freezing rain over and over again. Quite a bit there. Yeah. So let's talk about timing here. So this was 7 a.m. This is 10 a.m. This is 1 p.m. This is 4 p.m. That's hours and hours of freezing rain in southwestern Ontario. And then transitioning to ice pellets, you can see in purple, lots of snow, another low pressure again going right into Niagara, just like it did for this storm. Yeah, that storm looks pretty nasty as well too. A lot of snowfall here. Actually, let's check out the snowfall. What should we do here? There's so many different ones. I will go to, let's try Kuchera. Kuchera is like using different ratios. This is actually for this particular storm we're having right now. So maybe we should do 12-hour. Let's do 24-hour. Okay, so it'll do 24 hours. So it'll move with the different storms. There we go. So a little bit more snow on Tuesday evening or Thursday. And then this is from that storm. Oof. Yeah, so quite a bit of snow potentially from that storm coming in on Friday. This is in inches, by the way. So it's talking about 13 inches, 11 inches. This is 5 days out, folks, so things can change. But yeah, it's looking like a pretty nasty storm. We should actually, let's take a look at the freezing rain, too. Let's take a look at that. Sorry about me moving the screen around right now. So that's the freezing rain from this one. We got to do, we can't do 24-hour freezing rain, so it's going to accumulate all the way to Friday. So that's Friday there. That's some pretty heavy, an inch of freezing rain potentially down in southwestern Ontario. Again, this is 5 days out, folks, so we can't, don't hang your hat on this, but that's interesting. So let's take a look at the Euro. We've got the premium pivotal weather here. We can go and check out the Euro. And what's the Euro saying? Nothing? Euro says nothing. What? Okay. Is the Euro even talking about the storm? Hold on. I haven't even checked. Okay, so that's this storm. Goodbye, this storm, a little bit in between. And the Euro says... Oh, it's coming. It just doesn't go that far. Okay, the high res doesn't go that far. The regular Euro does, though. We only have surface? No. Anyways, yeah, it doesn't show. Okay, we'll try the Canadian. I don't think the Canadian might go that far. Let's see. Where did the zoom go? Why is my zoom off? Oh, okay. Oh, that's a good point. Thank you. Alana says for Euro, I can go to 12Z. Okay, so let's go to freezing rain. Okay, freezing rain. That's this storm. Quite a bit on Thursday as well, too. And then, Canadian's not really talking much about this. Okay, let's go to, so this is quite a ways away. So this is why we typically don't do 5 day out forecasts. So, okay. So it's talking about Thursday. Oh, no. Never mind. So there's a Thursday system. And then there's also the giant storm. But it's talking, the Canadian model is trying to bring it in on Saturday. And it's kind of not taking the same path. It's a little further south on the Canadian model. But boatloads of snow. Look how dark blue is not a good thing. Boatloads of snow for southwestern Ontario, but it doesn't necessarily push us far north. So interesting. The Canadian model is different. And then, yeah, let me go back to the Euro. And so I was at 12Z. Oh, there's 18Z. Yeah, I see. No, I was at 12Z, Elena, but I didn't get as far out. Oh, no, you're right, you're right. My bad. No, I must have been at 18. It wasn't for Atlanta, I'm telling you. I'd lose my head. Okay. Okay, so this is the Euro. This is the Euro talking about Friday. Yeah, it's coming in on Friday, and it looks a lot like the American model. The European model's looking pretty close. A little more ice pellets, I think. But a lot of snow. Ice pellets happening up north as well, too. And big low pressure. 984, 986. Oof. Yeah, so it's going to be a busy week. There's that. It's going to be a busy week. I hope everyone is going to stay safe. Natalie says, is this a joke? I don't think so. I mean, I'm not kidding about it. This is models. We're talking about model land, which means things can change. But you just saw the three major models, the European model, the American model, and the Canadian model, referred to as the Euro, the GEM is the Canadian model, and the GFS is the American model. All three of them are talking about multiple rounds of precipitation between now and Friday, and then the Canadian model is trying to bring in the storm on Saturday, mainly snow, and the European and the American model are trying to bring the storm in on Friday with quite a bit of mixed precipitation in southwestern Ontario. Likely with a strong low pressure like this, there's going to be strong winds as well too. And so snow to the north, mixed precipitation to the south. So something similar to what we're having today. So there's that. Dominic is saying, are power outages going to happen for Toronto? Dominic, are you referring to today's storm or this storm we're talking about in the future? Please let us know. It looks like it's going to be busy. Busy. Melissa says she's been watching it for a few days and it's only getting more intense. So, yeah, so there's that. Cole on our team is saying, Adam is more surprised than 90% of our community that there's a big storm coming. I'm like, what? There's a big storm coming? How do I not know about this? So from now on, Brendan says from now on, Adam blind reacts to every new model run. So I'm not allowed to watch anything at all. And then every time there's a new model run, I have to watch and be like, what? This is happening? Yeah, it happens. Amazing Person 3409, our friend, has been on the live stream for so long. He says, got a good overachiever here in the west end of Kitchener. 15 centimeters of snowfall and now a couple millimeters of ice accretion thanks to freezing rain. Showers moving through. Also saw a couple of power flashes. Whoa. Yeah, Kitchener's getting hit pretty hard. We should go take a peek. Let's go take a peek at Ontario storm reports here. Give me 1 second. I'm going to flip back to, one more time, Brennan's forecast. Looking pretty solid on Brennan's forecast here. But yeah, again, there's more snow in parts of southwestern Ontario than expected, at least on this forecast map. So more snowfall. I mean, our app probably nailed it because this forecast map Brennan put out, I think about 21 hours ago. So yeah, so that's why it's good to compare our forecast maps to the app forecast because they're completely two different systems, and then you can kind of see what the range of possibilities are. But yeah, so then we go to, let's see here. I want to flip over to Ontario Storm Reports, our Facebook. If you're not on our Facebook group, first of all, if you're not on Facebook, that's cool. I get it. I can appreciate it. It's all good. If you are on Facebook, join Ontario Storm Reports. It's our reporting page. We've launched it so everybody in the community can share their reports in real time, which is super important for stuff like tornadoes. So there's not like friction between you sharing a report and everybody in the community seeing it. Not just our team to be able to send out notifications, but everybody in the community. And not just that, also Environment Canada monitors it too. So it's just a great hub for everybody to post the reports, and Environment Canada can see if there's any funnel clouds or tornado reports. We can see, so we can also notify our community. And then more importantly is you can see anything that anybody in the community is sharing. So it's a great It's a perfect frictionless place. Yeah, it's a great place. So let's see. Are the winds going to calm down around Orangeville? Yeah, but more towards tomorrow morning. I would think tomorrow morning and into the afternoon. That's when the winds will calm down, and then it's going to get windy. In the morning, and then it's going to get windy again for quite a big part of the day. So again, download our free app. It's called Instant Weather. You can get it at instantweatherapp.com. Put the link at the bottom of the screen, instantweatherapp.com, and you can download it for free and then punch in your location. Side note, a couple of things have recently happened. I'm not sure why, but if you search Windsor, Ontario, Canada is one of the options, and for some reason the lat long got reversed in the database. I don't know how this happened, but it takes you to Antarctica. Someone messaged us and says, "Hi, I searched Windsor, Ontario on your app, and it says it's minus 40 Celsius, and it's going to be minus 40 for 15 days. And I'm like, that's strange. So I searched it, found it, and I'm like, this is weird. And then I zoomed out on the map, and it was in the middle of Antarctica. So that's just a strange glitch. We're going to have to find that and fix that. So there's an easy fix, though. If you're in Windsor, Ontario, and you just download our app for the first time, there's two easy ways. First, enable location services, and then there's no question of where you're located. It uses your phone's location to pinpoint exactly where you are, and then it works just fine. It'll just give you the forecast for Windsor. Or if you don't have location services enabled, search this term, City of Windsor. If you type City of Windsor, then you will get the proper forecast for the City of Windsor. I think it comes up as the university or something, but at least it's the forecast for the City of Windsor. Also, if you're in Hamilton, the City of Hamilton, same thing. Search City of Hamilton. If you search Hamilton, it might put you in Hamilton County, which is more in Eastern Ontario. I don't know why there's a Hamilton County and a Hamilton City. Very confusing. But if you're in the City of Hamilton, you might want to double check on the app. Make sure you searched City of Hamilton, and then you have a much better opportunity to actually get the City of Hamilton forecast. So just want to put that out there. We just noticed that today. If your forecast is minus 40 for 15 days, you might be in Antarctica. Just putting that out there. But yeah, so besides that, everything else working great. Download our free app. We just released a new version, actually, that has a really cool report bar. So on our homepage, if you click report weather, then you can easily choose a different option. So if it's like snowing outside and the app says it's cloudy, go to report weather, click snow. It'll change the condition on the app, and it will send it to our database so that we have that condition. And what we're going to do is we're eventually going to have some sort of machine learning algorithm that says if enough people in a certain location are reporting a different condition, then we will let that influence everybody else's condition. So if like 9 people in a 3-kilometer window say that it's snowing when the app is saying it's cloudy, then we'll show everybody else who looks at the forecast that it's snowing. So yeah, we're going to use the community with some quality control to make sure there's no people saying it's like a hurricane in the middle of winter or something like that. We'll have logic in place for all that kind of stuff. But and that's actually really important. So if you report something, you'll notice underneath it says your reported condition, or you reported this condition. So that if you take a screenshot and say, how come the app is out to lunch, it literally says you reported this condition. So they know that you did that. Anyways, that's why we put that there. So, so we got the new easy report bar. We've made notification improvements for Android as well, too, which was having some issues, but it's all fixed now. Anyways, yeah, so lots of good stuff going on in the app. So download our app. It's free. You can get it at instantweatherapp.com. And again, a huge thank you to those who have subscribed to remove ads and to extend the future radar out 5 hours. So huge thank you to those who do that. If it wasn't for you, the app would absolutely not be above water. It would fail miserably, and we would have to shut everything down, and it would just be pictures of me sad forever. I'd post one a day, every day, of me sad. I would genuinely be horrified and sad if this all went down the drain. So we don't want this to go down the drain, so thank you so much for all of your support, whether it's through stars on Facebook, whether it's through super chats on YouTube, whether it's through diamonds on TikTok. Hey, everybody on TikTok, how's it going? And and just a huge thank you to all those who have supported us over the years. We're 100% self-owned. Like we've never taken on investors or anything like that. Still own 100% of the company because we want to answer to the community. The community, you are investors. So instead of taking on some giant investors and turning this into some, corporate conglomerate thing that nobody wants it to be, especially not me, I don't want it to be that. I want it to be this grassroots built weather community that it is, and I think that makes the most sense. So, anyways, So if you like that vision and you want us to keep going the same way we're doing, and answer to the community first and foremost, and put the community first and foremost, then thank you so much for your support, because it means the world to myself and the team. All right, I should probably play a song because I haven't played one in a while. Anybody want to hear a song? Let me know if you want to hear a song in the comments. If you've hung around long enough, I'll play you a song. I have not, done one in a while. Ange says, "Did you mention your SMS service?" We did. You can subscribe for $3 a month. Haven't changed the price since 2015. Again, Costco hot dogs and our text message alerts, the only thing that is the same price since 2015. Literally, I think it's the only thing. So let's go. Everybody's saying, "Song, please. Let's go. Let's go." Yes, yes, yes. Okay, no pressure. It's been a while. Do I remember how to play music? I think so. Oh, okay. Alana, anything in particular? Sorry, Alana's talking in my ear here. I did. Ah, I see. So Alana's saying a lot of folks are asking about Eastern Ontario because the storm really hasn't reached there yet. It's almost there, but it hasn't totally reached there. So Eastern Ontario is going to get mainly snow, as you saw in the forecast behind me. So I'm just actually scrolling our Facebook group because I did say I wanted to do that quickly. Oh, the Northern Lights were crazy last night. Crazy. It was like snowing here in Barrie, so I didn't get to see anything. Not that I would be able to because too many city lights, but whoa, 6 hours ago in Ingersoll near Woodstock. Whoa. Those animals do not look happy. Cows? Those cows don't look happy. This looks like a painting. This is crazy. And that was Sam Boyce. Thank you very much. Or Boise? Boyce? One of those two. Again, the Northern Lights were ridiculous. This is Collingwood? What? Logan McTeer Ottawell. I don't know. That's probably not how you pronounce it. If it was not clear in Barrie. What? It was not. I looked outside last night. It was snowing. It was definitely not clear. Did anybody see the Northern Lights in Barrie? We need confirmation. Atlanta's telling me I could have seen them last night. I don't think so. I don't think so. Did anybody see the Northern Lights in Barrie last night? I couldn't see them. I could not see them. But at Collingwood, whoa. If it was that nice in Collingwood, it would have been crazy in Barrie. If we could have seen anything. Pink Sky in the Morning. Kaylin, thank you very much for your report. This is 4 hours ago in Arthur. Whoa. Did I just freeze? What happened to me? Hold on. Whoa, I think I froze. Can you guys still hear me? Hold on a second. Uh-oh. I froze. Where did I go? That can't be good. Okay, give me just a second. I'll be right back. That's not good. Hey, look at that. I'm back. OBS crashed. That's crazy. I don't think OBS has ever crashed in my life. I've had some brutal stuff happen on live streams, but I've never had OBS just straight up crash. It just froze. What the heck? Oh, Brennan. He added a photo of me frozen with a tear. Anywho, I'm back. Everything okay? You can see me? Is it better? There's a first time for everything. Yeah, it's the first time for me to... I need an upgraded CPU. The CPU's just not cutting anymore. I do too much. There's too much on the live stream. I destroy my computer. Okay. Anywho, where was I? I was going to do things. Oh, yes, I was going to play music. Oh, Eastern Ontario, it's going to be heavy snow. It's going to be a lot of wind, and it's moving in over the next little while. Let me just double check. I know Ottawa area, a lot of folks are saying, when's the storm showing up? Probably about midnight, 12:30-ish. But yeah, it's moving into Eastern Ontario right now, and it's going to hit Cornwall probably about 1 a.m., 2 a.m.-ish. So yeah, it's coming. So I know you don't think there's a storm yet, but it's on its way. It's just moving west to east as it typically does. But yeah, let's go back to something that has purpose. Oh, before wait, one thing. I got to show you one thing before I play a song. So we're working on this crazy thing. So ever since, if you remember the app we came with a long time ago called Tornado GPS, it was like the first ever 3D radar app, but it only had these kind of like red blobs of 3D radar. We've been working on this. We're working on a few different things, actually. So we're working on Instant Weather Pro, which is a pro radar suite. That's what we were showing during the live streams this past summer. And that's super amazing, and we can't wait to launch that. And we're also working on the thing we're calling 3D Weatherverse. So it's it's like a 3D universe, the 3D Weatherverse, and I just want to show you one quick little clip from it. This should work, I think. Maybe. Let's take a peek. Yeah, so this is a simulated tornado that we're doing. It's in Unreal Engine 5, which is like the craziest graphics in the history of time. And this is a simulated anticyclonic tornado that we're doing here. Anyways, yeah, so that's just a little preview of the 3D Weatherverse. We're actually going to live stream. This isn't just simulated weather. We're actually pulling in real live radar data into it. And so instead of us being like, hey, there's a thunderstorm moving towards, I live in Barrie, so I always say Barrie, but, let's just say London. So there's a thunderstorm moving towards London. Instead of us just showing you like the flat radar, this spring and summer, we're going to be live streaming and also showing the 3D Weatherverse, where you're going to be able to see the full structure of the storm, lightning strikes coming out of it, the wind moving the storm around, and we're eventually going to get to the point where when there is a tornado confirmed on a storm, we're going to spawn a tornado inside the 3D Weatherverse. And this isn't just going to be for us live streaming. We're going to launch this as kind of a video game / weather 3D weather experience thing that you can, if you want to jump in a truck and drive around and like chase storms in real time inside of the 3D Weatherverse, you can. Actually, I'll show you, if you stick around after this song, I'll show you one more video of that exact. We've actually started testing that. So I'll show you that if you want to stick around after. But I'll play a song. I said I was going to play a song, so playing a song. That's it. But I better put on something that has value. So bus forecast. All right, I'll put on the bus forecast. Brennan. That Brennan. Okay, I'm taking out my ear, so I can't hear the team. Oh, dear. Brennan. He's funny. Okay, I'm playing a song, but this is Brennan's bus forecast. You gonna get a snow day tomorrow? You might. You just might. All right, I'm turning off the canceling, so you might hear all the fans going. Do I have a guitar here? There we go. I have a guitar somewhere. All right, I'll play a song. Here we go. Let me just make sure everybody can actually hear me. I didn't check to make sure everything was working good, but cool. Everyone says very cool. Sweet. I'm glad you like it. Yeah. When will it be launched? Working on it. So thank you, Faith. I appreciate that. Carly says you missed it. Okay, I'll show you one more clip. I'll show you another clip after the song, but I'm going to play a song first. Audio's good? All right. Steve says Oculus. Yeah, we'll do it in VR. Can you imagine that? So instead of going out and like risking your life to go storm chasing, you'd be able to put on like a VR headset and you'd be able to drive around and like look at radar-based simulated weather that looks insane. And I mean, I can't think of a better way to raise... I mean, our whole thing is raising awareness about tornadoes and severe weather. So I can't think of a better way, especially for the younger generation. I mean, I'm turning 40 in July, but so I'm somewhere in the middle ish, depending. Anyways, but I know that there's a lot of the younger generation. I'm watching closely what they're playing, and they're playing stuff like Twisted on Roblox, which is like a storm chasing video game. And so a lot of them are playing this, and they're like really getting into how to forecast and track storms and all this kind of stuff. And I'm thinking, instead of playing in like an arena, they make like this little town. They make like this little county with a few towns, and you drive around, and it's cool. But wouldn't it be better to like chase actual storms in real time in your own backyard? Or, you just go, all of a sudden you're just in Oklahoma and you're chasing tornadoes in Oklahoma yesterday, which was insane, by the way. That was crazy last night. But anyways, yeah, it could be pretty interesting. So, all right, playing it. Blackbirds singing in the dead of night. Take those broken wings and learn to fly. All your life, you were only waiting for this moment to arise. Blackbirds singing in the dead of night. Oh, take those sunken eyes, you learn to see. All your life, you were only waiting for this moment to be free. Blackbird fly, blackbird fly, into the light of the dark black night. Singing in the dead of night. Oh, take those broken wings, you learn to fly. All your life, you were only waiting for this moment to arise. Said you were only waiting for this moment to arise. Oh, you were only waiting for this moment to arise. Thank you so much. It's a little sloppy, but it worked. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Bird sounds and everything. Yeah, I like whistling. All right, now that I've already started playing, though, like, kind of in the mood to play more songs. I mean, you hung out this long. I do want to show you one cool more video about the 3D Weatherverse. One cool more video. I just noticed that Brennan put up his photo of when the stream freezes. And I don't know what he did to my face. It looks like something out of Beetlejuice. Ah, Brennan. This is what happens. All right. I could play an original for you. Unreleased original. Still working on it. I'll give you like a verse and a chorus. Come as a passenger of mine, leave on the midnight train tonight. We'll meet at the station
me from riches to rags, and I hope you know what you're getting into. Hope you know, 'cause I'm counting on you. Leave right now, we can hang till 10. Leave right now, I'm free on the weekend. Give me a high five. Give me a high. Give me a high five. Yeah.
Oh, Brennan. That's great. All right. Anyways, that song's called High Five. The new song we're working on, so. Cool. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right, I'll play one more original. Then I'm gonna show you the 3D Weatherverse thing, and then I'm gonna shut down the stream because I do gotta check on the little guy. He's had a cold over the past few days. He spiked to 40. He had 41 Celsius at one point in ear, which is brutal because you know that comes with when you feel that bad, it's awful. So, but we've kept it under control. We've been doing the Tylenol, Advil toggling thing. Kept under control. He's down to. They had like none today, and then like his fever started to go up at night. It's like 38.8. So did a little bit of Tylenol. I think he's okay. But yeah. Do you have any songs about weather? Says Jess. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to do the. Okay, I wanted to show you how I kind of ripped off Blackbird for Bookend Vortex. So I don't know if you've heard this song before, but it goes. Which is basically. That's from Blackbird. So I took that from. But anyways, it's like. That's what it is. Bookend Vortex, do do do. Bookend Vortex, do do do. It's a type of tornado, ba 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 ba. It was down in Oklahoma last night, da 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 da. It's a kind of tornado that doesn't happen at the southwest corner of a storm like classic tornadoes do. No, it happens at the north side of the storm, and it's classically obscured by rain. So it's like a rain-wrapped tornado, like Barry 1985, or like the EF1 tornado that threw a 7,500 square foot roof at my Corolla. It was a bookend vortex. We didn't see anything. All we saw was the rain. And then a building exploded beside us. It was horrifying, but then I started a Facebook page. And it turned into Ontario Tornado Watch. And then Ontario Storm Watch. And then instant weather. And that's what we've been doing for a decade. And it all started when I got too close to a bookend vortex. Da-da-da-da. It was horrifying. And I wanted to make sure that nobody else has to go through what I went through. Yay. Yeah, it's called bookend vortex. Andrew says, Van Halen, respect the wind. Hold on, with the... I don't know how. Is he tapping in that one? Oh no, Lori says, my friend lives in Oklahoma. She lost power last night. Was hooked back up late this afternoon. The path of the storm was less than a mile from her house. Yeah, the tornadoes were crazy there last night. More Oklahoma got hit again. I think there was multiple tornadoes in Oklahoma City at one point in time. It was brutal. That was crazy last night. Crazy. Okay, one more tune. What do I got? What do I got here? Some people call me the space cowboy.
Yeah, some call me the gangs of love. Some people call me Maurice, 'cause I speak with the pompatus of love. People talk about me, baby, say I'm doing you wrong, doing you wrong. Don't you worry now, don't worry, mama, 'cause I'm right here, right here, right here, right here at home. 'Cause I'm a picker, I'm a grinner, I'm a lover, I'm a skinner. I play my music in the sun. I'm a joker, I'm a smoker, I'm a midnight toker. Sure don't wanna hurt no one. Ooh,
Thanks to everybody for joining us on the live stream, by the way. We should really go live more. I always say that, but like, I'd like to do it all the time if possible, but can't do every storm. But we'll try. Thank you, everyone. I see your comments there. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Snow day in Kitchener, says Mary. I don't know. Let's see here. 25 to 50% chance. But you know what, though? It seems like some of it has overachieved, because Amazing Person 3409 did say that they had 15 centimeters of snow in Kitchener and Waterloo and some ice pellets on top. So you know what? Maybe. It's possible. It happens. All right. I said I was going to show you one more video. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I have to get it ready, though. Give me a second here. Walked in the door from shoveling to hear Adam singing. Ah. Thank you so much, Baramo. There, I'll put that up there from Twitch. Thank you for watching on Twitch. We're on Twitch. We're on LinkedIn. We're on Twitter. We're on Facebook and TikTok and YouTube. Anything else? Did we miss anything? We could go live to Instagram, but it's a pain in the butt, because you can either, there's things that'll let you go live from your computer, but they're kind of like not allowed from Instagram. So if you do it, they could shut down your account. So we don't want to do it. Or you could just like take a phone and just like film a TV with it on it or something. You can do that. It looks like trash, but you can do it. Yeah. Oh, did we lose audio? Did you lose audio? Did the audio go away? Hold on a second. Is the audio fine? Anybody? Never mind. Oh, you good? My bad. My bad. I had to turn on I think I had to turn up the volume a little bit. Okay, I'm going to show you one more little clip. One little clip. Snow day in Innisfil, says Becky. Maybe. 50 to 75% chance. Maybe. Anyways, okay, so, oh yes, the video. Okay, I want to show you one more little video I made of like our first like storm chasing in the 3D Weatherverse. This thing that just to clarify, we've partnered with a company in Australia called Geosynergy, and they were simulating like plumes of methane above coal mines to try to, for their clients, to try to show them how brutal it was, and so they could hopefully cut down on the emissions. Yeah, and they found instead of showing them like a chart of numbers, it was a lot more actionable when they showed them this giant plume based on satellite data of methane coming out of a coal mine. Of course, when you see this horrifying picture of all this methane in 3D and you can like fly around in it, it's definitely more actionable, as in people see it and they go, oh my goodness, this is horrifying, right? So So in that same vein, once I found out how incredible they were with Unreal Engine, I was like, I had this whole, I told them my whole vision about, and especially we originally did 3D radar in our very first app years and years ago. And, I was like, I'd love to make it so it's like, you can see an interactive storm while we're live streaming. I want to show like an interactive storm and be able to show how incredible the visuals are and like show people like a storm is heading towards their town, but it's not just this blob, this red blob on radar. It's actually, you can see the fully formed storm, and you can see what's coming. And they were super excited about it. Anyways, it's been pretty amazing. Jeanette says the Weatherverse sounds awesome. Yeah, thank you. It's super cool. Anyway, so I just want to show you the one more clip. I'll show you one more clip if I can get it prepared though. Give me just a moment, and I will get it ready here. Okay. I think it's here, and let me just change the media source. 1 second here. Okay, so I should be able to, aha, I think I got it. All right. Now, do we have sound is the question. Do we have sound? Hold on a second. Filters, audio monitor, device. I think this should work. Okay, I think it should work. We'll see. Brennan? Wait, did it freeze again? No, you're just... Brennan, please. Please take that off the screen. Oh, man. What are we going to do with Brendan? I don't know. He makes these beautiful maps, so what can I say? He can put all the memes he wants up to me. I don't care. All right. Okay, I'm going to show you this one little clip. Let me know in the comments if you can hear the... I just have to put some cheesy music with it, but let me know if you can hear it in the comments. Hold on 1 second here. Okay. One more clip of some tests we did with the 3D Weatherverse. Check this out. Had to end it with the anticyclonic Barry tornado there. Yeah, so 3D Weatherverse. So check out 3dweatherverse.com. Anyways, so that's something we've been working on. So we've been working on that. We've been working on Instant Weather Pro. Looks like it's like we're playing Grand Theft Auto, says Philip. Yeah, I mean that's kind of the idea, right? It's like interactive 3D weather. It's gonna be pretty interesting for sure. So you'll be able to. But it's the 3D Weatherverse, so it's not just one thing. It's not just like a storm chasing video game, which that will be a big part of it. It'll be fun, but it'll also be. I'm going to use it on our live streams and show off storms in real time. Yeah, it's going to be pretty wild. Carrie says, change the color of subtitles, please. I don't think we have control over that. I think that's either Facebook subtitles or YouTube subtitles. I don't believe we have control over that. So, yeah. So hopefully, I can't wait to try it, says Melissa. Awesome, cool. Yeah, so go to 3dweatherverse.com and sign up on the email list or whatever, and I'll send you an email when we have more updates on it. So hopefully you like it. It's gonna be pretty crazy. So yeah. Anyways, cool. So that's all the stuff we're working on. So long story short, Melissa comes in with the classic question. She says, Adam, when is Instant Weather Pro expected to be released? We want to release it in May. So we've been testing it for we built it and tested it for the last 2 years. And so we want to, and the Northern Tornadoes Project out of Western University is using it actively for their purposes, and the Northern Hail Project, which is part of the same organization. They're using it to track storms and look up historical data and all this kind of stuff. So they've been testing it. We've been testing it. We've used it on the live stream. You're very welcome. She says, thank you. Yeah, so we're going to launch it as, it is a website. It's like the first pro radar website for US and Canadian data that's, I think, ever existed. And we've made some crazy breakthroughs for it to be able to work well. as a website. It's been crazy. So I probably can pull that up for you too. While we're at it, you guys are just hanging out. Let me see if I can pull that up. Give me one sec. I'll pull that up for you. And then I got to go check on my little guy. Make sure he's all right. Let me see here. I think I can pull it up here. Let me see. Just a moment, and I will pull that up. Oh, I probably should open it. First step is open it so that I can actually pull it up, because you can't pull it up unless you open it. Anyways. Okay, let me just pull it up here. 1 second, and I will show you here. Okay, so let's pull that up quickly, and I will take a look at the current radar. I think I've got it here. There we go. Here it is. This is Instant Weather Pro. I'm over here in Edmonton right now, but let me fly over to. Let me fly over. My audio might be a little choppy just because of my computer's not the greatest, but when I zoom, I will try not to speak. Whoa. So Canadian radar is really super noisy. You see where all these black lines are? If we actually solved a problem of this radar noise, and but let me show you what it looks like without all the black lines. What are we doing for Instant Weather's birthday? That's a good question. It's a good question. Our 10-year birthday. It's a good question. So I'll show you what it's like. This is what it actually looks like normally. So you see the laser beams. It's from radio frequency noise. It's it's a big problem with Canadian radar, unfortunately, right now. So you can see all of these laser beams coming out. So this is what it looks like normally, and pretty much on every other professional radar app, it looks like this, which is not great. And then we've actually will be the first, I believe, will be the first pro radar app to have noise canceling. So you can see we've actually eliminated that with a proprietary algorithm and all this kind of stuff. And then we might even go one step further to try to use higher tilts to fill in the missing parts. But anyway, so yeah, so this is Instant Weather Pro. But let's look at something. This is your current storm right here, by the way. Let's go take a look at Eastern Ontario. They have the worst laser beams. Look at this. Just imagine if this was filled in with laser beams. They have. I'm switching it. That's it. I'm switching it. We gotta see. We gotta see how bad it is. It looks like we're under attack. It's so bad, and it's not even like they're just like little laser beams. These look like death rays or something. It's horrifying. Anyways, so that's what it normally looks like. Thankfully, we've got the first ever publicly. It's going to be the first ever commercially released noise reduction. I think Environment Canada has it internally. I'm not sure if they've used it externally. Did I just crash again? Are you kidding me? It just crashed on me, freaking out over the laser beams. What is going on with OBS right now? It's driving me up the wall. Hey, hold on a second here. Why, oh why? So you can still hear me. So I'm just like this frozen... Did Brennan put the picture up again? Alright, 1 second. Alright. Brennan, thank you. At least there's Brennan here with the memes. Anyways, yeah, this is what it looks like when we kill it, when we destroy the laser beams, the horrifying laser beams. I'm sorry, Eastern Ontario. By the way, Ottawa wants to know when they're going to get the storm. It's going to be soon. It's on its way. It's going to be bad. That's going to be pretty nasty. It's not going to be the worst, but there's going to be quite a lot of snowfall. Okay, so one last thing I wanted to show you. This is a cool thing. We've shown this before, but I'm going to show you a historical storm. So which storm should I choose? We can actually swipe between two radar products. This has never existed, ever. I don't know why, but you've never been able to... You've always been able to like do split screen, when we have that option too. We have a dual mode where you have like wind data on the right and you know, precipitation data on the left. But you've never been able to swipe between the data like this. This is super cool. I love this. Okay, let's go take a look at a historical tornado. You know the one, July 2021, July 15th, 2021 at 2:30 p.m. We all remember it. Maybe some of us don't. I don't know. But I remember it. Some of us probably don't want to remember it. Brennan feeling spicy this evening. Back for now. At least it keeps it fun. So this is the Barrie tornado. As it's moving into Barrie, you can see it's over Holly right now. And if I swipe over, there's your rotation. Oh, I have to remember this. I think red is going away from the radar and green is going towards the radar. So the green is coming towards the radar and the red is going away from the radar. I got to double check on that. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Oh, I think it's positive and negative values. Yeah. So negative is going towards the radar and positive is going away from the radar. So you can see the positive going away from the radar and the green coming back towards the radar. And that is a rotation couplet. As soon as I saw that on radar, and it's coming towards Barrie. So I live up near the hospital up here, right? I knew that this was moving into the south end of Barrie, and it looked bad. That was an EF2 that went through Barrie. Our thoughts are with all those affected. I hope everybody has gotten back into their homes by now. I know it was like a year later, and some folks still are like living in like a hotel, and they still haven't gotten back into their home. It was brutal. 70 homes. EF2. Yes, this was the EF2, Juliet. Yeah, so this is just as an example of a historical tornado, so we can take a look. But again, I really like this feature because especially sometimes we see things that look like rotation. Here's a good example. See all this noise, all this horrible, horrible noise? Like this looks like it's rotation. And then you go, oh, is that rotation right there? And you swipe over and you go, oh, there's literally no storm there. So no, that's not rotation. It's just noise. We're also going to work on denoising this very noisy Canadian radar data. It's super noisy. But anyways, but we do have really good things with it, which is like that. So you can see the hook echo. This is a classic hook echo right here. And then we swipe over and you can see the rotation couplet perfectly aligned with the hook echo. That's when we know it's a tornado risk. That was a significant tornado risk. EF2, high-end EF2. But yeah. Anyways, Rob says he installed 3dweatherverse.com on his home screen. Cool. Yeah, I can't wait to show you more about that. I'm super excited about it. I'm super excited about this. So many things coming out at once. It's like crazy. We've worked so hard. It's been crazy. It's been wild. But anyways, thank you so much for all your support. Thank you for joining us on the live stream. Hopefully you like the tunes. Hope you like the radar. Hope you like hearing about our new 3D Weatherverse, which is going to be coming out. We're going to be doing some demos of it soon as well, too. Jeremy says, love how Brennan just putting comments on the screen that are about him, not about the weather. Oh, my goodness. Oh, Brennan thought this radar was right now. No, this is not right now. This is historical mode. You can see it up here at the top left. Historical mode. This was the Barrie tornado. I just wanted to show off Instant Weather Pro. So Instant Weather Pro likely launching this May. That's the plan. We're super excited about it, and we can't wait to get it into. It's going to be inside of the Instant Weather app. It'll be like you go to like the subscriptions page, and it'll be like subscribe to Pro. Instant Weather Pro, click that, and then we'll have some options for that as well. And And yeah, and it's going to be super exciting. And then the 3D Weatherverse is also exciting. So many exciting things. I'm so excited. This is going to be a wild season. So hopefully a safe and stunning storm season. I got to upgrade this computer because it keeps crashing. OBS keeps crashing. It's very annoying. But anyways, I'll work on that. But yeah. But thank you so much, everyone. I really, really appreciate you joining us. I can see there's, out of all the different channels we're on, 547 of you left. Thank you for hanging out. You mean so much to myself and the team. Yeah, I hope everyone has a safe evening. And if you do have to travel, take your time. Give yourself super extra time because it's going to be nasty out there. And if you don't have to travel, please don't. Yeah, please don't. Oh, one last question. Philip says, will Instant Weather Pro be offered to the current high subscription model? I think it is going to be different pricing than that. So I think the current subscription models, we're going to shift them slightly. So it's going to be the same subscription models we have now with the same tiers. And then there's going to be like a pro section. And that'll be if you want to have Instant Weather Pro as an option. So yeah, and then we're going to have like a good, better, best with different features and stuff like that on that. So we'll try to make the prices reasonable as we can. Our Amazon bills are ridiculous. Our server bills are ridiculous. Our development bills are ridiculous. It's been hard. It's been really hard. It's been tough. Not going to lie. It's been rough. But yeah. But anyways, your support has made all the difference, and I'm super excited to launch this for everybody. It's gonna be really exciting. I hope it brings a lot of value to you and everybody in the community. Kathleen says, question, I use 3 weather apps. Why are they so different on the weather? Probably because they all use different forecasting systems. Same with us. Like, did I freeze again? This has been one heck of a live stream. The meme, bring out the meme, says Juliet. Brennan, you know what to do. All right, that's it. That's how it's ending. Anyways, different apps have different forecast methods, and that's probably why they're different. But anyways, when the stream freezes. Oh, it's been a wonderful night. I hope everyone's had a good time. I don't think it's my computer. Here's the thing. My computer's working actually just fine. It's this version of OBS crashed. And here's the thing. It didn't even crash. OBS is working fine. It's just not sending anything to the darn stream. It's driving me nuts. Anyways, hopefully they fix it. But good night, everyone. Thank you so much. No, it's not Twitch ingest. No, Smith, it's not. It's because StreamYard's working fine. We're using StreamYard. It's working fine. Everything works fine. But anyways, it's just OBS. It's the OBS virtual camera output. Oh, well. We'll work on it. It's the laser beams. That's right. Philip knows what's up. It's those laser beams from the darn radar stations. And that's why this is what happens. So, no worries. Go back and watch it. There's some funny moments. So, yeah. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much for all your help, all your support, all your wonderful comments. And thank you, Brendan, for the memes and the wonderful forecast maps, and Alana for the help, and Teresa and Trisha and Lindsay and Liam and Miranda and Harry and Dave and Adam and Cole, and I'm probably missed somebody on the team. But anyways, the whole team. I really appreciate all your help. Corinne, yeah, everybody. Everybody's awesome. Thank you so much, everyone. Have yourself a wonderful evening. I hope you're all safe and doing well. And Jay says, why are there discrepancies between Euro, Canadian, American models? Again, they're completely unique models, all unique algorithms. They all work in slightly different ways, and that's why they're all different. But it's good because we don't want them to all be the same, because then we'd be relying on one model. So it's best that we have all these different systems, and you know what? When they all agree, that's when you know things are gonna hit the fan. So, anyways, thank you so much, everyone. Have yourself a wonderful night. Sorry about the frozen OBS garbage, but what can you do? It's all good. Hopefully, you enjoyed the stream, or some of it at least, and the songs and all that stuff. So we'll talk to you soon. Have yourself a wonderful evening, and take care. Bye-bye.